I've done freestyle for a couple of years and I'm going to tell you how to work your way up your ranks really quickly with freestyle. I'm going to tell you what I did to get big and what you can do to improve really quickly. Let's get straight into it. To start off with, you do need good settings. I'm not saying you need to change your settings every single day, but I think you do need good foundation settings, and these are my settings here. Nothing too complicated. I've changed power slides and I've got aero left and right. That's basically everything. Copy these down and then give it a go. It's now getting on to the proper stuff now. What I think, first of all, you do need to have fun with the game, but I would also say that you do need a good training routine. Every single day I had a specific training routine that I did, and that consisted of a lot of workshop maps. And I will say, before I show you the workshop maps, if you're on Xbox or any console, you can do all of these in the workshop map called Pillars. In the freestyle free play map called Pillars, what is here. And all you have to do is just do figure eights around it. But if you're on PC or Epic Games, wait a second and I'll show you them. So here you just go do figure of eights around here with whatever I say. You can do it with the ball and in air. So now let's go on to workshop maps. Let's get into them now here. So workshop maps. And you need one workshop map for ball control, one workshop map for car control. And that's basically everything, but I do have a special third one that I'll tell you after these two. So first of all, either do Lefamir's dribble challenge or you do Eversax's dribble challenge. I did actually use Eversax's quite a bit, but from when I first started I was mainly using Lef's one. And all you do is just dribble along and just get as far as possible. Maybe do this for 15 minutes. Then when you can just dribble normally and it's really easy, maybe do like some flicks like that, pop it over there, maybe land weirdly. I don't know, you can do whatever you want, but just challenge yourself and try and get as far as possible. And I would do this, as I said, for about 30 minutes a day, 15-30 minutes a day every time you log on. So then after you've done that, I would go on to the aero one. You can either do Lefamir's giant rings here, or you can do, I don't know, some people use this one here. I don't think this is that good. Maybe if you're brand new this is good, but I wouldn't really do that. But with Lefamir's rings map, I would then do upside down, constantly boosting. I would do sideways on, I would do just normal. You can do lots of different things with this. And maybe go upside down to start with, then change to, I don't know, sideways on, like this. You can do lots of different things. You can go do constant aero. There's many things you can do here to improve your car control. Just like completely master the air rolling. I think that's the most important part. You can try and pogo on the side of these. You can just have fun with it. The main part about improving is having fun and enjoying the journey. So I would definitely recommend do whatever you find fun. And one thing that I always did for 15 minutes to half an hour every single day was air dribble gauntlet. I've gone past it probably. They changed the picture of it all of the time. But all you have to do for this one is just hit underneath the ball. I wouldn't worry as much about getting it in the rings. I would worry more about just trying to hit underneath the ball here. I think that's the main aim for this, as that will be the thing that improves your air dribbling, just aiming to hit underneath the ball. So if you know that you won't get it in the circle like this attempt here, just aim to just hit it underneath the ball. Then do this, as I said, for about 15 minutes to half an hour every time you log on. Then after you've done all of those workshop maps, they will improve your mechanics immensely. But I will say it's really important to go into custom training and just, I don't know, just practice every single shot that you want to learn. For example here, I've got this training pack. You can copy the code down. I've gone into the pack now, but you could copy it down, go back in the video for a bit. Then just practice any shot you want to learn. For example, if you want to learn flip resets, just practice flip resets for a long amount of time. flip reset musty flicks, you can learn. I think my game's stuttering a bit, so I'm going to turn down the videos. I'll put all performance. I don't want the game to look too bad, but... So if you want to learn a flip reset musty flick, what I will say is if you learn to flip reset like that, practice them separately. So practice a flip reset separately and then practice a musty flick as well. I always did musty flicks on shot 4 in this pack, but I know this video is if you're starting from 0, so I don't really want to talk as much about this. But I will say you want to work your way up with your mechanics, so maybe start off with trying to learn how to do an air dribble. I always recommend learning to do air dribbles on this side of the ball here and just trying to hit the ball in. But I would say the main thing you need to learn is just work on your mechanics. Just work on your mechanics and workshop maps. Work on them in free play, work on them in that pillars map I talked about. That's just the most important thing you can do to improve quickly. Because many new players, they just go into casual or whatever and they're not improving that fast. If you want to get good at air dribbles, you have to work on them in your workshop maps. You just have to. That's the only way you can really improve your game a lot. But I would always start off with trying to learn air dribbles on the corner of the wall here. After you've got it down a bit, you've got a few of them, then you can maybe go from the side wall, but the side wall is just a different beast. It is really difficult. And after you've got your air dribble, your next shot should be a ceiling shot. And you just drive up the ceiling here. I think the main thing people struggle with ceiling shots is they don't hit the ball upwards. They always hit it really far to the side and it's just way too low on the ground. You want to hit the ball quite hard so it goes in the sky and then carry on boosting. And a big thing about ceiling shots is breaking on the ceiling. You want to hit it, break on the ceiling here, and then you're just right in front of the ball and you can do whatever you want. I know I'm messing up a lot of these, but I'm not really concentrating. If I wanted to score one, then I could. But that's my main tip. I don't want to carry on waffling, but my main tip for you would be to work your way up with mechanics. So start off with an air dribble, then go into a ceiling shot, then go into maybe, I don't know, ground air dribble, then flip reset. Work your way up with shots. Don't just go straight to the hardest ones because you can't do it. And people hate it when I say this, but just practice. Practice makes perfect. Just constantly practice. It will take months and months to get good. People just want it straight away like that, and that's never going to happen. You need to practice for a long amount of time. So that's everything I think that you need to do, and that is to work on your mechanics a lot. Every single day work on your mechanics and workshop maps on custom training and free play. And secondly, work your way up with shots. To start off with an air dribble, then go for a ceiling shot, then go for flip reset, etc, etc, and work on those for hours every single day. And custom training or free play is your best friend. And that's basically everything for this video. And if you enjoyed it, make sure to like and sub, and I'll see you next time.